So you want to become a healthcare professional.
And you know exactly what you're getting yourself into.
But do you have the skills to do it? That reminds me of the good old days.
Whoa, Jasmine! Aren't you gonna wash your hands?
Oh.
Right. You nasty.
Let's get to that.
Hand washing is cool.
Hand washing is an essential task to be performed before and after each skill shown in this video.
Here's some hand washing tape. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyways, before we get started with any hand washing, there are 3 simple steps that we must follow in order to properly prepare for the procedure. Firstly, remove any rings and jewelry that you may have on you. Then gather any supplies and equipment that are necessary for hand washing. This includes soaps, lotions, and paper towels. Then adjust the water temperature, and this should be around 38 degrees Celsius, ultimately as room temperature. Now you're ready to go. Happy hand washing.
Wet your hands and wrists thoroughly and avoid touching the sink with your hands, and make sure water is not splashed on your clothing. Pointing your hands downwards can limit splash. Splashing does not only create a mess, but it also promotes the spread of germs and infection. Then, lather up your hands with soap. Rub them together and wash each finger individually. Please remember to get underneath the fingernails because there's tons and tons of dirt and grime. Get the back of both of your hands, the palms of each hand, your thumbs, your wrist, and then sing the happy birthday song or the ABCs twice. Now you're ready to rinse your hands thoroughly with your fingers pointing downward. Again, this limits the spread of splashing and infection. Use a paper towel to turn off the tap and discard, and then take another paper towel to dry off your hands, keeping your hands in the downward position to get rid of excess water. After the procedure is finished, you can clean the area without recontaminating your hands again to prevent the spread of infection. Use a paper towel to do so. Now, because your hands are probably cracked and dry, apply lotion so there's no portal of entry. Then you're all good to go. Good luck!
That was easy.
PPE with Jazmine. Wash hands. Mask. Gown. Gloves. Remove gloves and discard. Remove gown and discard. Remove mask and discard. Wash hands.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, how can I make a closed bed like the rest of them all?
After washing your hands, assemble the appropriate equipment in the order to be used nearby. This includes a fitted sheet, mattress pad, draw sheet, top sheet, blanket, and pillowcase. Begin with the bed in a flat position and elevate it to the appropriate height, and remove soiled linens correctly and place them in the appropriate container. Apply the fitted sheet to the clean mattress and avoid shaking and touching linens to the uniform as much as possible. Then apply the mattress pad over top the fitted sheet. This is used to ensure that there's no damage to the linens in case of accidental soil. Over the mattress pad, apply the draw sheet correctly, ensuring the base of support is wide enough. Then apply the top sheet with seams on the outside and tucked into the end of the bed. Now it is time for the blanket. Yes, the blanket. And apply the blanket with seams on the outside and tucked into the end of the bed. By forming mitered corners, you will ensure that the bed is tucked properly and neat. Make 2 folds and then tuck the rest of the sheet underneath the mattress. Ensure that linens are all lined up so they are centered, smooth, and wrinkle-free. Apply a clean pillowcase, leaving tags on the inside, and a trick to doing this is having the pillowcase inside out before this step. Lower the bed to the lowest level and ensure that the bed wheels are locked. Lastly, properly clean your hands after the procedure.
Now get back to work.
Is it time for a transfer yet? Hi guys. Hi Danica. I'm your nurse Jazmine. Is it okay if I transfer you into your bed today?
Yes.
Remember to always ask for permission first.
Perfect. Okay, I need you to put your hands on my waist, and I'm just going to move you. Put your hands on my waist. Do up.
Take a look at this. Having the patient's feet between yours increases stability and stepping coordination. It could also protect the patient from injury. Nice moves.
Thanks. Sit you onto the bed. Okay. Now I'm gonna ask you to push back. Transfer your legs.
Placing one hand on the patient's shoulder and another on their upper back provides support as they are laying down. This skill, along with all the others in this video, is gender neutral.
Hello, Miss Danica. So I'm just gonna transfer you back into your wheelchair. Is that okay?
Yes.
Perfect. And we're gonna do a little awkward dance.
Talk to your patients throughout the procedure. Not only does it make it less awkward, but it keeps them calm, interactive, and assures them that you know what you're doing. Keeping your hands on your patient's waist ensures balance and stability and protects the patient from injury.
Jasmine, wait!
What if they say no?
Good question. This is what we'll do.
Hello, Miss Danica. Jasmine, your nurse for today. Is it okay if I transfer you into your bed?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll come back later then.
Oh, well, welcome back.
Hi, Frank. I'm Dr. Webb.
Jasmine, nice to see you.
Right here. Here we have a sterile tissue, and what we're going to do is cut a hole. This was done prior to the procedure to fit perfectly. And then we do a little, there we go.
Yes, you could. For me, like, oh no, 20% stuff like that. Someone else have their hand up.
It's about. So it's about yay high. I'd say. Take our ruler.
So now our patient, Mr. Potato Head, is all clean and ready for his next dressing. But we're not done just yet. No, no, no. We gotta apply the gauze.
Look at that after.
Miss, is this how it's supposed to look?
Being able to measure respirations and pulse rate is a strike in my books.
Introduce yourself to the patient and explain the procedure.
I'm Nurse Jasmine. I'll be taking your vitals.
Be sure to wash your hands and place your fingertips on the thumb side of the client's wrist to locate their pulse. Count beats for a full minute, and during this minute, count your respirations as well by watching the patient's chest.
What are my vitals?
I'm gonna go record them, but then I'll come back. Is there anything that you need before I go?
Yeah, juice box. That would be nice, thanks.
Okay, got you. I'll be back.
Record the pulse and respiration rate, and don't forget to wash your hands. Reflexes. Dun dun dun. After introducing yourself to the patient, wash your hands and have the patient sit on a chair on the edge of a table with their legs crossed at the knee. Find the patella with your fingers and gently but firmly tap the patellar tendon in the shallow depression immediately below the patella. For those of you who don't know, the patella is also known as the kneecap. Take notes of such occurrences of a noticeable difference in the response of both legs. For the Achilles reflex, have your patient remove a shoe and kneel on a chair. Ensure that they are gently holding onto the back of the chair while their feet hang over the front edge. Their feet should be as relaxed as possible. Gently push your patient's toes up to increase the tension of the gastrocnemic muscle and then tap the Achilles tendon lightly. Having your patient remove a sock, sit in a chair, and placing their heel onto their bare foot on another chair for support, use the back of the reflex hammer and scratch the sole of the foot beginning at the heel in a J-shaped motion towards the big toe. Take note of the movement of the toes, and yes, it's supposed to tickle. Finally, for the papillary reflex, have your patient cover their right eye with one hand for 30 seconds and then have them quickly remove their hand as you carefully observe the pupil in the right eye. Please take note of any pupil dilation. Then have your patient cover their right eye for another 30 seconds, but this time observe the pupil in the left eye. This is known as the consensual reflex. And yeah, reflexes are that easy.
Well, I suppose you now have those skills to get those medical bills. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.
Toodles.